Module Overview. Module 6 focuses on the intricate and dynamic world of rhythmic improvisation, an essential dimension of musical expression that elevates technical execution into emotionally engaging performance. While harmony and melody often steal the spotlight, rhythm is the heartbeat of improvisation, providing the foundational pulse, propulsion, and character that define a solo or groove. This module trains you to become rhythmic architects who can shape time, subdivide space, displace motifs, and manipulate groove with finesse and authority. In this advanced module, you will explore the nuances of groove manipulation, rhythmic phrasing, syncopation, odd meters, polyrhythms, and metric modulation. They'll learn how to break free from rigid time constraints while still staying locked into the pocket, creating solos and phrases that speak rhythmically, whether in a jazz ensemble, a gospel worship team, a neo-soul rhythm section, or an Afrobeat collective. The module emphasizes interactive playing, responding to the rhythmic language of others, developing rhythmic motifs, and using silence, rests, and breath as a powerful expressive device. Musicians will learn to interpret grooves across cultural traditions, improvise across simple and compound meters, and use tools like displacement, augmentation, and rhythmic phrasing to deliver compelling improvisations. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you will be able to understand and manipulate rhythmic subdivisions, triplets, sixteenths, quintuplets, etc. Improvise over time signatures beyond 4/4, e.g., 5/4, 5/4, 7/8, 9/8. Construct rhythmically creative and groove-sensitive solos. Use polyrhythms and cross rhythms in improvisation. Apply rhythmic displacement and syncopation effectively. Use silence, space, and rests to shape rhythmic expression. Interact rhythmically in ensemble settings with real-time responsiveness. Shift tempo internally without losing musicality. Metric modulation. Rhythmic vocabulary development. Counting and subdividing. 8th, 16th, 32nd notes, triplets, quintuplets. Groupings of notes. 3s and 4, 5s and 4, 7s and 4. 4. Subdivisional layering. Introduction to polyrhythms. 3 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 4, 7 to 3. Groove as language. Pulse and subdivision recognition in various genres. Funk, gospel, jazz, Afrobeat, Latin. Feel versus meter. Swing, feel versus straight time, pocket playing versus forward/backward phrasing. Syncopation and rhythmic displacement. Anticipation and delay, offbeat phrasing, accenting weak beats for expressive tension, rhythmic motifs that shift positions across measures. Odd time, signatures, and asymmetric meters. Playing and feeling in 5/4, 7/8, 9/8. Internalizing pulse in odd meters, phrasing ideas over asymmetric grooves, cultural context of asymmetric meters, Middle Eastern, Indian, African traditions. Polyrhythms and cross rhythms, layering rhythms, playing one rhythm against another. Interpreting groupings within groupings, e.g., 3 against 4 within 6/8, combining multiple rhythmic voices on one instrument, especially for drummers and pianists. Metric modulation, and tempo shifting, shifting to a new tempo using a rhythmic pivot point. Changing subdivisions while maintaining pulse integrity. Application in modern jazz and experimental music. Rhythmic interaction and ensemble communication. Call and response rhythm techniques. Rhythmic comping behind solos. Interactive phrasing and conversation between rhythm section members. Understanding laying back, verses. Pushing ahead. Genre-specific rhythmic languages, jazz, swing eighths, triplet grids, comping patterns, gospel, shout beats, rhythmic praise breaks, syncopated fills, Afrobeat, layered percussion, clave principles, polyrhythmic phrasing, R&B/neo-soul, laid-back grooves, groove pocket depth, rhythmic embellishment, Latin, clave, 3/2, 2-3, Cascara, Montuno rhythm cycles. Practice exercises and assignments. Practice clapping and playing polyrhythms 3-2, 5-4, 7-3. With metronome, record a solo using only rhythm, 1-2 pitches, over a 4-bar vamp. Create a rhythmic motif and displace it by 1 beat each measure. Improvise in 7/8 over a static drone or groove track. Transcribe the rhythm of a groove-based solo and reinterpret it in a new meter. Recommended. Listening. Elvin Jones, Complex Polyrhythms in Jazz Drumming. Tony Allen, Afrobeat's rhythmic inventor. Chris Dave, Neo-Soul and Gospel Rhythmic Disruption. Steve Reich, Clapping Music, Minimalist Rhythmic Interplay. Robert Glasper, Black Radio, Space and Syncopation in Modern R&B. Outcomes. At the end of this module, you will have a deep, embodied understanding of rhythm as an improvisational language. They will be able to bend time, use rhythmic phrasing to develop musical stories, and engage with both global rhythmic traditions and cutting-edge rhythmic innovations. This skill set makes them not just competent players, but rhythmic storytellers and ensemble leaders.